Hello. I never altogether know whether I should be having a look at these beforehand so that I can sort of say, oh yes, and it says you just do this and you just do that and you just do the other and it's easy. Well, it's not, is it? But then of course if I don't prepare, then I could just plain get it wrong, which is a little bit humiliating. So we're doing this, we've gone command day, no pants. We're going to see how we do on it. So the first one, write your workings. We've got lots of space here. Thing and host. So thing and was it host? H-O-S-T. Hinge isn't a word. Ting isn't a word. You've got to keep the vowel in there. Fig isn't a word, and thin. Thin is a word, and the only letter I can see that we can move is the G. So the answer would be G, even if you can't work out where to put it in. But there it goes, to make ghost. So that was a nice one, wasn't it? It was quite a fun one, that, because it's right. The next one, shuts. See, somehow it will go in a minute. I'm not quite sure how. Something will happen. Should we just click it? Why does it keep doing that? Shuts and stop. Stop, not stops. Stop. Right. Will that rub out? Oh. See, I didn't want that either. I've got better. Oh. Frustrations, they happen. Work with it. Right, let's take out the first word. Well, it could be just huts, couldn't it? And stops. Stops. Surely there's something more complicated going on. I'll let you have the S if you've got the S. Suts isn't a word. Shoots isn't a word. Shoes isn't a word. And shut. Oh, you could take out that one and make stops. Oh, surely it's got to be harder than that. Should we have a quick look at the answers? Sometimes you just have to look at the answers, see if you're heading in the right direction. What have we got? Oh yeah, it's shut and stops or huts and stops. So I got myself into a confusion, even though that was the easiest one. Well, I don't think that's fair, do you? They should be a bit harder than that, otherwise we get confused. Right, next one, mange, M-A-N-G-E, and loved. I think I've already seen how this one works. Ange isn't a word, menage isn't a word, mage, no, isn't a word, isn't it? We can take out the G to make main, M-A-N-E, and that would then fit in the front rather nicely to make gloved. So number 3. Is that, can you still sort of chew it over? Don't. Sometimes it will just come to you as instant. Oh, no, I didn't touch anything then. Oh. Right, 40 and east. 40 and east. Let's have a look at that. 40 isn't a word. Oh, I've just seen instant thing came my way that way. I reckon it's fort and yeast. You know, the stuff they make bread with. So there we are. Fort and yeast. Sometimes it just sort of comes your way. Right. Crash and with. Ooh. Crash and with. I don't feel instant. Well, rash isn't a word, isn't it? Oh yeah, look, rash and witch. Oh, move the C. Wasn't expecting that. What if I could just did? I could do a keyboard cut for getting it right. Expert. Expert, which I most certainly am not, and rice. Is it exert a word? Yeah, look, because it isn't going to be, yeah, it's exert, as in to exert pressure, to, and then price. Ta-da! No, I didn't know, did it? Let's just rub it out, shall we? Now, what have we got? Exert and price. Oh, no, I did. What? It's doing the okie dokie, isn't it? All on its own. So now we've got China and chin. China and chin. No, I've taken the A out, haven't I? I've already done it. So do you reckon that's what it is? Hinner isn't a word. Sinner isn't a word. Isn't a word. Kia's a word? Don't think so. So it's chin and China. Oh, I know what she was thinking. She wouldn't have done something that simple. This one is meant to be harder. Chain. Perhaps if she had an S there, then it would be chins, and then you could make that into chains. That's the problem with these. You have to look at the questions it could be as well as the question you actually want it. Right, pretty and cash. Cash. Right. Oh, that's one that came instantly. I think if we get another one, it's petty, P-E-T-T-Y. That means sort of small, doesn't matter much. And crash, which leave us with the end one, heaven and H-E-A-V-E-N and rang. Right, even isn't spelt like that, isn't it? I'd take that one out. Haven, yes, that's a safe place to go. So haven, we can take out the E. Can we add it? Yes, we can. Range. That was rather a nice one, actually, wasn't it? Quite enjoyed those. Bye bye.